Hi, I don't know if anybody's there, um, but I'm going live anyway uh, because I just realized it was 12:03. So I used to do these lives all the time. Granted, I used to do them on Instagram, but then what happened was um, I started doing more on YouTube, and so I planned a live for today, right, for Sunday, and then discovered that they've changed all the how you do it. So so I don't know how they did it. Well, no, it wasn't that. So I had to learn it all over again. So I thought this was going to automatically go live at noon, and it's now 12:04. And it's not like that I'm that late, but I mean, I'm late. So hello, I don't think anybody's here. Maybe there's one person here, but I'm just, you know, keep on going because let's see. Oh, maybe there are 10 people. Okay, there are 10 people. That we've got a crowd. Now, so what I thought I'd do today is I thought I'd do a get ready with me so that I'd put on makeup and talk to you. And if there's, I think this is too high. I'm going to put this lower. Let's see. Is that better? I think that's better. Yes. So you can see how pro I am. I'm putting you on books. So I'm going to put these on the floor. Okay. And I'm back here. So what I wanted to show you today is that I was at Ulta recently and I found this, it's all built around this Burgundy mascara. And I thought, this is fabulous stuff. And I tried it on and I loved it. So this is my chair. I'm moving down. So I thought that this new mascara. So I thought I'd do a look with Burgundy mascara, and purple eyeliner. And why am I doing it live? Because I thought it would be fun. I thought, let's fly by the seat of my pants. And so that's what I'm doing. And I thought, well, I'm going to start with, I don't know if you have questions. Oh, let's see. Oh, hello. Great to see you today. I want to tell you, I wanted to tell you guys something. So a friend of mine has been in town, and that's Cindy Sterling, and she's Beyond 50 Skin, and we had the best time today. I think one of the fun things about being on YouTube is not only the people that watch you, but also the friends you make, and they're really good women. So, so let me show you one of the new things I've been doing. So I'm going to use Ciel. It's not a foundation, it's a tint, and it's an SPF 50. And you're going to say, why 2? So this is the interesting thing. I thought, what did I start with? I started with, what number is it? 03, I think it's 03, 03 light. And this is 04 light. This is so, can you read that? It's impossible to read. So, I'm thirsty. I've got water here. So when I saw myself, during the daytime with the light, and I thought, that just looks a little bit too light on me. And I thought, well, I'm going to get the next color up. And that's what I did. So I've been mixing, and you're going to say, isn't that a waste? But I figure I bought this so far sometime last year that it doesn't count if I buy another one this year, right? It doesn't count. So I shake them up, and I like it so much better mixing. And I've started doing that with a number of my foundations. Some of them aren't that expensive, so it's okay. But I like, why am I wearing this? So I like, oh, well, maybe so I can see. Okay, let's see. Yeah, good. More people are showing up. That's great. Hi to all of you. I wonder where you're all from. But I don't, okay, so what I do, and they say you shouldn't do it this way, is you're supposed to put you're supposed to put, your makeup on the top of your hand, but I don't, because otherwise, can I tell you how many um, outfits I've ruined because I've gotten foundation on them, and foundation has a lot of oil in it. It's hard to get foundation off. So I'm doing like half and half. Oops. So I'm doing half and half. There we go. I don't know about the weather where you are, but here, wait a second, I got to get my brushes. But here in LA, would you believe it's around 80 degrees? Isn't that amazing? I don't know where you're all from. Let's see. See you today, Virginia, Chicago, lots of snow. Ireland, top of the morning to you. Hearts. I don't know. There's some that have kings, like crowns on them. I'm not quite sure what that means. But okay. So I put it in the palm of my hand so that it doesn't run all over my face. It runs onto my clothes. And I've got City Beauty stuff on my lips. It's really very, very, what is the word? It's very, what's the word? It's very moisturizing, very ooey gooey. That's a better technical word. Okay, so I just, now look, it's pretty close. Is it pretty close to my chest? Well, the chest gets more sun than my face does. I must say, I probably forget to put makeup on my SPF on my chest when I go walking. But isn't that a good idea, mixing the foundations so that you mix the light? Because I don't know, is there one foundation that a color that really works? I don't know. Let's see. We've got Ireland. All right. So here I am with. I hope this went out to everybody. I hope it's not keeping it private. Did it go out to every? Looks good. Thank you, Mystic. I don't know. I don't know. Watching you in the UK, where it's very gray and chilly and raining. Love your earrings. These are Ted Muling, and they're pretty reasonable. And I buy them from August LA. They've got a lot of Ted Muling products. Anyway, I don't know if this was just sent to, what else? Okay, again from Virginia. What's going on in Virginia? Is it raining there? Snowing? I know that, but look, I think that color is better than the color before. And let's see. Then I'm going to do my eyes. This takes time, doesn't it? Watching you in the UK. Another one from Virginia. What's going on in Virginia? I bet all of you are stuck in your houses and you can't get out. Foundation settles in my line. Does that happen to you? Of course. I mean, I don't know how. Let me see my lines. Did it settle? Maybe. Well, can you see? I've got a lot of lines. I don't know if it settles. It just, I think this brush helps. It's a BK Beauty. And maybe, oh, look. So I don't know if you can see that. Can you see that? I've got this, I'm not quite sure what it is, and neither is the doctor. And I've been putting some cream on it. And he thought maybe it was age. How could that be? So, after I put foundation on, I use the Lisa Eldridge technique of rubbing a lot of it off or just smoothing it. So maybe that's why it doesn't. I mean, I really have deep lines. But then again, I'm 85. So one does have lines. Okay. Washington, Gig Harbor, Washington. Gig Harbor. Can you tell us about your necklace? That was a gift from my husband, and it's from 24 carats on Beverly Drive in Beverly Hills. And it's little rubies. It's really pretty, isn't it? But as I say, that was an anniversary gift from my husband. Okay, now I'm going to put on. So remember did you see my video about eyebrows? So what I'm going to do is, this is Wow Brow. I first put this on. And so I was telling you, I got very excited because I went to maybe it's too hard doing a get ready with me and also talking. Lisa Eldridge technique with foundation too. I looked at her YouTube after you'd spoken about her lipstick. I love Lisa Eldridge. I mean, she's a real pro. She knows what she's doing, and I follow along with her. So this technique of doing my eyebrows is from Nikki LaRose. You know, because I'm not a makeup artist, but I started this channel with the idea of I wanted to help other women because I didn't know what I was doing. And I figured if I didn't know what I was doing, that there were a lot of other people and a lot of women who didn't know what they were doing either. And I was searching for it on, my hand is dirty. I was searching for it on YouTube, and there weren't a lot of, shall we say, mature women. So I thought, you know what? I'm going to do it. And I want people to know that even at 80, what did I get? I was 80. I don't know what age I was or older. I figured if I could learn it, I'd help other people learn it too, other women. And it is pretty. Yes, isn't it? It's just, I love it. Okay, so my eyebrows aren't done. So then I put on, I've got this, what is this? Elf. And I do this. And this is a spoolie, and I put it on my eyebrows so that they stay up. There we go. So do you ever have a feeling that this is private? And I don't want it to be private. I want it to be so that lots of other people can see it. And I don't know what I'm doing, so I'm not quite sure how to do that. I've been thinking of trying that CL. I love it. I love it. I love it. And why do I love it? Because it leaves your skin very skin-like, and it's moist. I love it. So hi from Virginia. Love watching your videos. I've been thinking of trying that CL. Lots of snow. Now, there are good and bad things about the snow. I used to live in Sun Valley, Idaho, where it would snow, and it's a perfect excuse for not going out. I mean, when you're comfortable and you're warm and you got food, it's okay. And it's so quiet and magical seeing the snowfall. But then again, if you have to go out and deal with things, it isn't as much fun. It isn't. Watch you, very great, Chilean. Oh, there are more people. Okay. Foundation settles in my lines. Could you tell us about your necklace? I did that. And Lisa Eldridge. Okay, I'm already up to date. I have a feeling that this is private, and I don't want it to be private, but I don't know how to change it. Okay. Okay. So I found this. This is CoverGirl. This is CoverGirl bronzer. And you know what? It's great. It's really excellent. So this is CoverGirl. Okay. So I'm just going to use a little. I don't want to overdo it. So I'm just going to, but you after you put on makeup, see how, which one did I just put it. See, it's kind of flat, your face. So you need a little bit of color, to give it three-dimensionality. And I love this brush because it's very, very soft. so it doesn't take too much. And you know what else I've been doing? I've been putting it on as eyeshadow also. And down here. So I've got a lot of bronzers. I keep on wanting to find the absolute perfect bronzer. I don't know if I have yet, but I'm always looking for that. Okay. Then, oh, and then what I do is do I put this on next? I think so. So I've got this Lisa Eldridge, what's the name of it? It's a light liquid Lurex. And what is the color? Oh my goodness. It's so tiny. Bianca. So this is kind of lavender. And I thought, well, isn't that will go with my burgundy eyeliner. So this is kind of pinky lavender. And this is one of those one and dones where you just don't have to worry about, God, you know what? It's kind of the color of my skin. Isn't that interesting? Look at that. So it's kind of this color. Anyway, I was trying to tell you, I went to Google. So Google has I guess a building. Google is it's called Playa Vista, and it's in this building called the Spruce Goose. And the Spruce Goose was, I don't know if you know Howard Hughes, but Howard Hughes he was a big airplane multi-mogul, and he was trying to build a plane that would hold a lot of soldiers, and not only soldiers, but also equipment. Oh, is this the wrong thing? During World War II. Well, he did. So the building he built it in is, you can't believe how big it is. Because they were building this plane in there. And they called the plane the Spruce Goose because it was made with wood. There was so much spruce, wood, and goose because he was using canvas. And so the canvas is white. So they called it the Spruce Goose. Well, they never actually built more than one because by then it was the end of the war and they didn't need it. But the building that they built in was so phenomenal that Google bought it and has reframed it, and they kept a lot of the original, but they also reframed it, and it is really an exciting building to go in. And I was there for an event, and you know who was there? Well, first of all, I went with my buddy, and that's Cindy Sterling, and her YouTube channel is Beyond 50 Skin, and she talks about her emphasis is on skin and the kinds of products you use on skin, and she really knows so much. She's really a pro, and she's a great deal of fun, and we have a great deal of fun when she comes out here to go to these events, and she also comes out to babysit her son's dog and see her son. So this is Merit. And do you see, wait a second. So I've been using this to cover up whatever this is over here. And I just go like that. 1, 2, 3, and it's gone. So this is Merit, and this is both foundation. And have you tried Merit? Merit has this foundation, and they've got all sorts of wonderful products. I love their stuff. So this foundation, it's also, it hides things. So it's hiding that over there. Yeah, it's all hiding. What else? What did I do? Oh, I put this on here. This is kind of exciting. I'm going to use this Fig. Which eyeshadow did you put on? This is by Lisa Eldridge, and it's called Bianca. And can you see? So it's almost the color. It's like my skin, but better. It's got kind of a pinkish tinge to it. I love it. It's really pretty. It's really pretty. So it's one of those one and done where you put it on your eyelids, and what it does is it has a sheen, and wait, let's see what happens when I put on Okay, this is Fig, and this is Victoria Beckham. And this is, so I'm going to put on kind of a purple. Well, is it purple? Well, she calls it Fig. It's kind of purple. Just read, and then I'm going to soften it. I kind of, so it looks kind of purple, but it's not purple. It's kind of purple. Well, I'm going to keep it like this so that it, so I'm going to keep it like this. So this is purple. It looks good. I love Lisa. So do I. I love Lisa. Okay. Oh, now should I put on the blush first? Oh no, I'm going to put on. So I found this. I was checking out at Ulta, and I saw this. I saw this Burgundy mascara, and I thought, well, what? Why not? I mean, isn't it fun? Why not do that? So okay. So and I love the look, and it really works with brown eyes. I don't know what else it works with, but can you, I don't know if you can see how, I've got to go over here. Here. But it kind of works. Can you see that? But it works with brown eyes. What is this? Hi from, where's that? Bulgaria? Oh my gosh. Who, I mean, what time is it in Bulgaria? That's so far away. Oh my goodness. That's the furthest away of anybody, isn't it? Bulgaria? Wow. Well, welcome. It's so exciting to see. It's really, it's great seeing people from all over the world. It really is fun, and all of us together, you know, it'd be nice if we were all together, wouldn't it? Okay, so there's my burgundy. I like it because the burgundy looks very browny. So I like that. And I've got, now I've got, what is this? Wait, I've got another one. Oh, that's another. I don't know. Do you think purple under my eyes? Well, why not? Okay, I put purple under my eyes. And then for a blush, what I'm going to do is, I went to Sephora yesterday, overwhelming number of products. Absolutely. I still get that way. You're right. You almost have to go there with a shopping list and and or something in knowing what you're looking for, because it is overwhelming. There's way too much. Oh, so I'm gonna, now I love, this is Westman Atelier, and what I've been doing, it's a thing you can put it on, but I don't do that. I've been using a brush because I get it smoother that way. Let's see. Overwhelming number. Hello from the Netherlands. Look, Hess, we need to have fun with makeup. We want, you're right. So the Netherlands, let me tell you, I was so excited. I went to Sweden, and we were on a cruise, and one of the stops was Sweden, and I loved it there. You saw everybody was wearing. I'd just come from Russia, and everybody there. It was really depressing in Russia, and then I got to Sweden, And everybody was wearing red, or it seemed like it to me. And everybody had a smile on their face. And there were women in bikinis as you got out of the subway, and there were men using strollers, pushing babies. And in Russia, it was so different. And but suddenly you got to Sweden, and there's these women in bikinis and men pushing strollers, and it seemed like everybody was wearing red. Everything was bright. The food, oh my goodness! I'm one of those. You're gonna laugh. I love those Swedish meatballs. They're so good. I love Swedish meatballs, and I love. There's something called rudgrud mit flud, and I don't know if that's Swedish, Norwegian. I'm not sure which of the Netherlandish countries, but I love it. It's like a currant berry pudding. It's delicious. Or I mean, I love it. Let's see. It looks we need to have fun putting on makeup. I agree. And that's, and that's why, if you looked at me um, with my with my fig colored purple eyeliner and purple. No, would you know it was purple? No, you'd say it was some kind of, it's pretty. Why not? Especially at 85, if you don't do it now, when are you going to do it? So I like putting this on with one of the reasons I like this Westman Atelier blush is that it's pigmented, but it's not too pigmented. Oh my goodness, it looks really wait. It looks on, it's interesting on the screen. It really looks like there's a lot. I have decided that I like using a brush when I put on some of these cream sticks. So this is going to be magic. So I use these Sigma. This is a Sigma flat kabuki. Now, and then suddenly it's not overly done. Put it on here too. So I can get on a rant talking about Sweden and how much I loved it and how beautiful it is. It's beautiful, and the people smiling, I love that. It looks great. Yes, we need to have fun with me. Okay, we're still there. Now, so look at me without lipstick. I mean, I need lipstick. Are you the same way? Do you need lipstick? Does it make a real difference in your face? It does with me. I mean, it's like night and day. So the one I've been wearing a lot lately, because it's bright but not too bright, it's another Lisa Eldridge, is Je ne sais quoi. And wait, I've got to use a lipstick pencil. Let me try this one. Okay, whose lipstick pencil is this? This is, I think this is, oh, no. Okay. What's this? You know what? This is Maybelline, and it's written in gold, and I have no idea what it is, in gold. Here we go. No, this is this, it says lifter liner, Maybelline. And what is the color? I have no idea. It's really, really tiny. So I'm gonna, I still haven't gotten this thing taken care of. I'm going to call, it's called a Venus Lake, and it's where blood gathers. Okay. And they all say you're supposed to go up when you line. Okay. Now, so I don't have lipstick on, right? No lipstick. Then I'm going to put on lipstick. Night and day? I think so. It makes that much of a difference. So that I guess if I were going on a desert island And they said, I guess the thing that I'd want, oh, because you know what? You can use lipstick on your cheeks also. You can use it on, for eyeshadow. So I guess my desert island choice would be lipstick. What would yours be? Do you have a choice? If you had, what would yours be? Anybody? Oh, okay. Glad to see you again. Oh, hi, Birdie. I always miss you. Nice to see you. So I put these red glasses on because I thought, oh, I mean, I'm terrible without brows. Oh, brow pencil. That's your thing? Okay. Do you wear bright lipstick? Is everybody afraid of bright lipstick? I wore red the other day and I was very conscious of it, but it was fun. People kind of get out of your way when you're wearing red. My new favorite is a Bobbi Brown lip and cheek color. Now, is that Bobbi Brown or Jones Road? You like bright lipstick? Yes, I think maybe it has to do with my gray hair. When I didn't have gray hair, well, that's been a long time ago. I used to wear a different. To be honest, I was afraid of. I was afraid of bright lipsticks when I was younger. I used to wear my hair in a pixie, and I was just intimidated. I didn't have very much makeup. I didn't have any of this stuff like this. I'm pointing, you can't see it, but I've got brushes and makeup and stuff here. But I didn't wear any, I wore a very subtle lipstick. I'm nearly 81. Just love your channel and your attitude. I love makeup since age 15. Been feeling I should give it up? Are you serious? Never, never. You look great in red lipstick. Thank you. It was interesting. I was at Sephora and I was having some problems with something, and they gave me this red lipstick, and I had some makeup questions, and they put this red lipstick on me, and they said that I was made for red lipstick. How about that? Maybe I should try more red lipsticks on. But isn't that interesting? I didn't know that. I remember going to a department store and trying on a red lipstick and being, oh my goodness, I was so uncomfortable. So uncomfortable. That woman who's 81. I'm nearly 81. Okay, Kathleen, don't you do that. 81 is young. I'm 85, and I plan on wearing lipstick forever. Well, not only lipstick, but makeup. No, you don't you give that up. Makes all difference. My favorite award show coming up. Okay, go and watch it. I love it. You always make me smile, and your hair looks great. Let me tell you what I did with my hair. I didn't use rollers. I used my head to blow it. You know how you blow it and it goes. And then I used just a round brush to make it go under. Do you guys think I should cut my hair? I think it's too long. I think it's too long. What do you think? I think it's too long. Anyway, so I wanted to tell you. So I talk about getting off the subject. I went to Google for this event, and I'm sitting there listening to people talk, and I look over, and Cindy's there, Beyond 50 Skin, and I look at this woman and I see this blonde hair, and I realize, that's Michelle Wang. Do you guys know her? She's one of the big YouTubers. And I look up the other side, and there's Risa Does Makeup. And it was just, and there's Penn Smith, all of these big time women makeup YouTubers. And I felt like I was seeing Tom Cruise, in the flesh. I was so excited. And it was really interesting. They were very gracious. And I took pictures with Michelle, and everybody was really nice. I don't know what I expected, but I thought, they're big stars, and I'm nothing by comparison. But it was so exciting to see them in real life and they look just like they look on YouTube. But I can't tell you how exciting it was. Isn't that funny? They're like movie stars to me. I'm 71 and feel so much better when I wear makeup. I have cancer and also wear wigs, which makes a huge difference. I have, I had a cousin. Was she an aunt? She was a cousin. And I could not figure out how her hair always looked so good. And I thought, that is so chic. You look so wonderful. Every time I saw her, her hair looked fabulous. She wore a wig. And I didn't know that. I just thought she had her hair looked great. I think women have a much easier time wearing wigs. If I had to, I'd wear a wig also. Whatever makes you happy. And wearing makeup, you just give yourself permission to be happy and to look good if you want to. I mean, then you see, wait a second. I agree, Josephine. I'm reading that book as well. Okay. I started reading the course you recommended, Lua, and I am enjoying it so much. Thank you for that. Okay. I'm going to go off the subject of lipstick. Is that okay with you? I'm going to talk about books, a few books. So I recommended this book. This is amazing to me. I'd heard a lot of people talking about this book, The Correspondent. And then I read it. And I've been telling everybody to read it, right? Well, you know what? This is the first time in how many years that there's been a book that has been universally loved and that everybody's book club wants to read it. And you know why? It's because it's human. It's not trying to be out there it's not trying to be new and fresh or anything. I mean, it has to do that. Well, I'm not going to tell you, but you read it and I loved it. I'm sputtering, but it's about a woman who used to be a lawyer and her way of communicating is writing. And I think it was every Wednesday or 3 times a week, she'd sit down at her desk and she'd write. So instead of doing emails, instead of any of that, she would write, and she'd write these beautiful letters. And she tells her story through writing. And I thought, oh, do I want to listen? Do I want to read that? There's another book, and it's called 87. Is it 87 or 84 Charing House Cross Road? And that's also a book read in letters. But I need to go back to, wait a second. I need to go back to telling you about The Correspondent. So far, it's universally loved. I know one person couldn't get into it. You just maybe read a little bit more. Read a little bit more, but it's something that I would read again and love it. And not only that, there's another book that I've just started, and it's called, oh my goodness, Edgar Golden. Golden is the name of the town, and his name is Edgar. And this is another one. This is the second book. I've just gotten into it. I agree, Josephine. I'm reading that, but it's wonderful. All books recommended are great. I wish I knew which product can do good to strengthening hair, losing more. You know what? Well, I'm going to get back to hair because I've got problems. Edgar and Golden. I wish I knew the exact words for it. Maybe I've got it written down. No, it's not. It's Theo the Golden. So I've got it written down here. So 2 books that I really recommend are Theo the Golden and The Correspondent. They're books that you can relate to, that are written for people to enjoy. Really good. Now, hair, I've got real problems. And the only thing, the thing that supposedly works is minoxidil, which I get from Costco. I take minoxidil 5%. You should ask your doctor whether it's okay for you to take it because it lowers a person's blood pressure. I have been very bad at not taking it consistently. A lot of times I get so sleepy at night, I forget to put it in. So then you think, well, why don't you do it in the morning? You know what? I think I'll change. I'll start doing it in the morning. But not, minoxidil is and how minoxidil works is that it keeps hair from falling out. It may not make it grow, but it keeps hair from falling out. But I don't know one person, one woman who's after menopause who isn't talking about the hair problems. It really is. We're all having the same problem. And this looks good because I'm using a new shampoo and it's for thinning hair. I need to do a video on that, don't I? Yes, I do. And what's the name of it? Quai, Quai. I know I'm not pronouncing it right, for thinning hair. And you know what? I'm going to do a video about what I'm using on my hair these days. I'll do that. And I'll talk. I'm going to start trying to take it internally. You can take a minoxidil pill. And what else? Yes, hair video. Okay. Do you ever sell your art? It's so beautiful. Thank you. It's all sold. Thank you, though. Thank you. Not sure if I can get this product. I'm in Canada. You know, I'm not sure. I have no idea. But look it up and see if you can get it. I like the hair video. It is, you know what? Watch Cindy Sterling, Beyond 50 Skin. And she really gets into hair and does much more than I am. And she's got videos on what to do about losing hair. So check out Beyond 50 Skin. And because she does all sorts of things that, to be honest, I don't do. I just do the minoxidil. I don't have is it the patience? I don't know. I don't do it. But she's got, I don't know how old you are, but she's got a number of videos about hair and hair products, and ask her. She's really good. I will, thanks. You're welcome. I just started using Vital Proteins for hair and nails. We'll see. You know what? I've been taking that protein powder and wondering, does it do any good? I don't know. And then I saw a doctor the other day who poo-pooed it. So I've been taking collagen, that collagen powder and putting it in my coffee. I don't know if it works. I remember a doctor telling, we were saying that I was saying I was taking vitamin E. And he said, why are you taking vitamin E when you can have a piece of fish in which they put the dregs of oil from fish, as opposed to eating fish? So I don't take vitamin E. I eat fish. And the collagen, I've been taking it, for a year? And it's not cheap. And I get it every month. And I don't know if it's made it. I can't say, oh my goodness, my nails are so much better. My hair is so much better. My face is so much better. I haven't seen it. I don't know if they've done tests on it. I don't know. Did not help. The collagen didn't help you. How do you measure it? Does that mean your nails don't break? I wear press-on nails. My nails were just the pits. I mean, I know I'm switching subjects. Am I going on too long? I'll stop at 1. So, I don't want to be on too long. The good thing is I take the powder with fruit in a smoothie. So the fruit is good. Well, you're right. So you're getting the vitamins from the smoothie. That powder hasn't done much for me. Yeah. I've got a container of it. And I think when I finish it, I think that's going to be the last one that I buy, because I don't see the difference. What were we, so that I wear press-on nails. What happened was it all started with YouTube, and I'd be putting on makeup and I'd want my hands to look nice. So That's why I put on makeup. I mean, that's why. And there was a woman, a British woman, I can't remember her name now, who wore false nails and press on nails. And not only that, rock star mom, she's another woman of a certain age. She wore press on nails. And I thought, gee, here are two women that I admire, and they're wearing press on nails. So I started wearing press on nails. I love them. I can't be without them. Can't be without them. I started a hair oil. Hope that works. Your nails are the best false nails I've seen. You know what? I get so many compliments. These are by Kiss. They're by Impress Nails. And these are the short, squarish. And I can't tell you how many compliments I get. I get tons of compliments. That yes, so I get lots of compliments on it, on them. Else, what were we talking about? Books. I told you the two that I really love, and I was talking collagen, hair, minoxidil, um, and then what I had. And so I told you about. Um, uh, did I tell you that the weather here it's 80 degrees? Amazing. And what I've got a fan here because I've got lights here. So I got a fan here because it gets warm. It's warm here. Okay, your nails are the best I've seen. Cat Farmer. Thank you, you smart lady. Thank you, Kate. Um, so there was a woman, she's still there, on, she was on Instagram. I don't think she was on YouTube. And her name is Cat Farmer. So much style oozing out of her pores. And she's so funny. And I really got a big kick out of her. And she was with she would laugh about her false nails, and she'd put them on the train. She'd take a train from wherever she lived up to London, and she'd sit there putting on false nails. And I thought, well, gee, if she with so much style puts them on, then I'm going to try them. And Rockstar Mom used to wear false nails, and they were, would you say, the French nails? Of course, that both of them have beautiful hands. I've got veins, well, you can see, and I've got sun damage on my hands, and my hands are not as beautiful as their hands are, but they're my hands. And I would go hike. Look, see the discoloration. I would go hiking, and I never hiking way up into the Sawtooth Mountains of Idaho. I mean, up really high, and it was so long ago. Who knew about putting sun SPF on your hands? Didn't know about it. That it was the dark ages, 15 years ago. Um, you give so much encouragement. That's what I'm here for. I want people to know, I want women to know that they're not invisible, that it's not over when they reach 50, 60, 70, 80, that they're just as vital and important and beautiful and everything at our ages. And people say, well, I'm invisible. I won't allow myself to be invisible. I won't allow somebody to ignore me. What I mean, like if you're in a department store or something like that, or wherever you think you're being ignored, um, I'll just step right up and say, "Excuse me, I need some help," whatever. But I mean, you've earned. Well, you don't even have to earn your right. Nobody should be treated as if they're invisible, and you're not. So there. And that's one of the reasons I'm here. I mean, I remember getting a response, a comment from somebody who was 65, and she said she'd retired because she thought she was 65 and she should retire. And then she saw me going on and about, and she thought, geez, if Sandy can do it at her age, I think it was 82 or 83, I'm coming out of retirement. I'm going and starting again. That's what I want to hear. What else? Freezing in Florida? You give so much encouragement. Great. Your blouse is stunning. Wait. I've got to tell you about this blouse. This is an Orvis t-shirt, but it's just, isn't it nice with a V-neck? But it's an Orvis very old t-shirt. But thank you. And what else? Freezing in Florida. You're terrific. Thank you. I'm happy to give you encouragement. And if you were right here, I'd be bucking you up. Cat Farmer, false nails. So anyway, Cat Farmer, false nails. Where do you live? Los Angeles. So I'm in Southern California. It is so hot. As I say, it's 80 degrees today, and it's been warm. And I would love rain. I love it because do you know that I love gardening? I love my garden. I'm really, in fact, before I did this video, I was out in the garden and I was cultivating the soil. I was working on the sprinklers. So I'm very garden oriented. I love it. I did a video and included stuff about my garden, and it went, nobody was interested. Okay, I can understand that. I'm 75 and having my first by my nose tomorrow. Very scared. Caught it early, but still, ugh. Do you have a good, my big question is, do you have a really good surgeon doing it? Is he, and let me tell you, with these basal cells, it's scary. But the thing is, the first day you look at it, because you're going to have to clean it, you think, oh my God, this is the worst thing I've ever seen. What am I going to do? It heals. I've told you I've had 35 done on my face. So, I mean, I've got them on my lips. I've got things here, around here, this white spot up here. I've got them all over. But I did have a good surgeon, or I do have a good surgeon. So don't be that scared. But I mean, you can be scared, but know that it's going to heal, and it takes time to heal. And if it doesn't heal nicely, then you have them redo it. So I've had things redone because I don't know, it was kind of cockamamie or something. So they can redo it. You're going to be fine. You're just going to be fine. They can redo it. Okay. Caught it early, but that's really great. So that it isn't as big, but they check to see, they have to check, are you doing Mohs surgery, where they take off layers until they get all the layers removed? I hope you've got a good doctor. Oh my God, rainforest in Vancouver Island. You live in a rainforest? 87 in Phoenix? That's hot. Maybe that's too hot for me. Rainforest, you live on a rainforest in Vancouver Island. I saw something about Vancouver Island. That's like a remote. It was some television show. That's like that's really being in the forest. How did you get there? Is it exciting? Do you live in, do you do all sorts of, homesteader kind of things? That's interesting. I watched the garden video. Thank you. I love garden videos. So do I. I watch a lot of garden videos, and I've learned a lot watching. That's one of the things about YouTube, is that you can really learn a lot if you're interested in something. And in fact, that's how I heard about Fertilizer Friday. Nobody knows what I'm talking about, but everybody on the garden videos know that you fertilize every Friday. And I use liquid fertilizer, and things grow like crazy. So I love garden videos, and I love dog videos. I love, are you guys aware of those videos where dogs choose who they want to be adopted by, who they want to be their family? It's so sweet. It's so sweet. I love seeing those. I love it. So I love seeing those dogs, and they jump on the person they choose, that the people have to sit there quietly and not say anything. And the dogs walk up, the people are sitting in chairs, and the dogs walk up the aisle, and they find the person they want to adopt them. Oh, I love it. I watch it. I really like that you do all kinds of videos and that you have wonderful stories. Great. I love those dog videos. Oh, I'm so glad. We have nice cities on the island. You should visit. West Coast has beautiful beaches and trees. Oh my God, I just watched that. I went up to, some islands off of Vancouver. What are they called? And I had the best time. It's so beautiful. You're right. You're right. It's just beautiful and remote and quiet, and it's wonderful. Yes, I actually have been. What was the island I was on? I can't remember. I'm 85. I can't remember a lot. But I was on one of those beautiful islands off of Vancouver. I think it was off of Vancouver. I think it was. And you had to take a special kind of plane from, we landed in Seattle and then we took a plane to the island. You're very lucky. You're very lucky. Um, oh my God, just watch that. I love those videos. They make me cry every time. Gulf Islands, Salt Spring. No, it wasn't one of those. It was, maybe it was off Seattle. Maybe it wasn't off Vancouver. I'm not sure the name, but it's famous. And there's a string of islands, and it was famous. The reason I mentioned that Vancouver island, I thought I saw it in one of those competition shows where people dropped, a plane dropped people on an island, and they had to fend for themselves and find food and fire and um, make fires and find food, etc. And so it was just a small part of the island. That's why I thought it was very remote. Okay, what else? Gulf Islands, no. Salt Spring. Yes, those, you see these dogs picking people, and these people, it's like somebody saying, you're important, you belong, I belong to you. It's just the sweetest thing to see. Oh, I love seeing that. Okay, so we've done books, we've done basal cell cancers. You're going to be fine. You're going to be fine. I mean, it hurts when they put the numbing in you, and you're going to be scared, as I say, when you open it up, clean it up, and remember to keep it moist. Oh, that's the other thing. Make sure you wear sunscreen. Do not get in the sun with a scar, because it's bad for the scar. Keep it moist. Put Vaseline on it, and Vaseline comes in tubes. Put that on it. Keep it moist all the time. It heals better that way. What other thing? I think that's the keeping it moist. You always think, oh, I'm going to get it dry and let it look in the sun. Don't. Keep sunscreen on it. Don't, or keep a Band-Aid on it. And there's Band-Aids that are skin colored. Keep the Band-Aid on for as long as you can. You don't want it in the sun, and it keeps it moist. Okay. Hey, can you go back to the golden book you mentioned? I missed the author's name. Want to check the book out. Okay. Oh, the golden book. Theo the Golden. You're not going to be able to miss it. It's a man's name, and I've forgotten the name, but it's Theo the Golden. And remember, The Correspondent. You have to read both those books. That's going to be your reading for the year. Do you know that fewer people read, and you want to know why? Because we're all scrolling. We're not reading. But what am I reading now? Oh, it's a book about, would I recommend it? It's fine. The other book I wanted to recommend, and I think this will teach you kind of about Hollywood, is Rob, and I mentioned this before. Would you believe that Rob Lowe is a good writer? Rob Lowe, one of the Brat Packs, and it's his life story. It doesn't go, it stops, I think, it's not his whole life, but it's really good. He's a very good writer, and it kind of shows you the way Hollywood works, and I enjoyed it. And I don't read a lot of Hollywood books, but I enjoyed this. So Rob Lowe, and you're going to want to know the name of it. In the cover has him going like this. You can see how I remember. He goes like this, and that's the Rob Lowe book. It's a nice light read in between things. That's another good book. Love to read. Did you know Sue Grafton? No, I don't. I didn't know Sue Grafton. I read one of her books. I read one of the alphabet series. I don't know. I don't know if I'm. I don't know. I enjoyed it, but I didn't read the whole series. Sandra, I'll be up in a month, and you are my inspiration. Thank you. Thank you. Love to read. That's great. Yes, the San Juan Islands. whoever you are, oh, that's cute, my two lasses. You're smart. Yes, it was the San Juans. And what is the famous San Juan? What is one of the islands' names? So a friend of ours had a home there. You influence me every time I watch you. Thank you. Thank you. 80 in a month. You right on. It's, I must say, I'm going to get off. Oh, it's already 104. Well, I'm going to continue because that's really why I'm here. What I want you to know, we're all really alike. We're all going through the same things. You know about all of my surgeries. I mean, nobody. If you've got it, trust me, we've got it. And as I say, did I already say this? That one of the reasons I got onto YouTube was, one of these people who know everything said, if you're searching for something, you can be sure there are thousands searching for the same thing. That we're all really alike, and that we've all been going through tough times. We've been going through good times. We've basal cell cancer. We've all been cancer, but all sorts of. I can't tell you how many surgeries I've had, and I'm still out there, and you can be too. And if send me an email or send me a comment, and I'll talk about things that you want to talk about. So to let you know that you're going to be okay. I mean, I had back surgery. I was so scared of that, but I'm fine. It went just great. Aging is not for sissies, but it's double with a good attitude. Love your coat. It's AI. You influence me every time I watch you. That's great. Thank you. Love your clothing. Those are fun. And I've got to set up this studio so I can do more of them, because on the one hand, I don't want to do hauls and go out and buy stuff, but I think it'd be fun to show you how I kind of mix things up and things I like. I enjoy them too. I think it's fun. Aging is aging. Look, I'm lucky to be here. At the same time, it's hard. It's not easy. These golden years are tough. They are. And you lose people and things don't work quite the way. I mean, look at my memory. It's gone. It's gone. It's gone. So I'm thrilled that I can be an inspiration. I'm really happy to do that. Maybe I need to have more. Maybe I need to do a talking video about inspiration. Maybe I'll do something like that. You are great, Sandra. Thank you. Thank you. I really appreciate it. So look, I've gone on. Thanks for your encouraging words. Great. I'm never going to get off. So that's one of the things that I really like doing. I like bucking up people. I would love to be a nurse if I didn't have to deal with blood and disease and sadness. I would love to be a nurse. I love helping people. I love encouraging people. I really enjoy it. And maybe I'll do a video about encouraging people, because we all need it. We all need it. I mean, like I can't get on another subject, can I? This is great. So nice to chat with you. Do it again. You know what? I will. So I need to hang up because it's 1:07. It's been an hour. We all need to get on with our lives, right? Yes. Okay. Thank you all. Thank you for your lovely words. I appreciate it. Nobody even cares about my purple. Well, you can't even, you know what? It looks kind of like brown. Oh, well, I got makeup on. Anyway, it's great seeing you. For my tulip. Oh, I wore those tulips a lot. Aren't they? The tulip clothing is great. I'm so glad you came on again. Great to chat, Sandy. Thank you all. Thank you. I love you all. I really appreciate it. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye. Now, how do I hang up? How do I hang up? Isn't that funny? I don't know how to hang up. Live, chat, end stream. Okay, it's right in front of me. Okay. So long, guys. Have a good week.